All right, ladies, let's do this morning. Good Monday morning to you. Say hi to them, Julie.
Holy cow, it's Monday, February 1st. Woo!
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this is our second call this morning. And if you guys aren't up on a Monday morning, just feeling like if you're not up on a Monday morning simply feeling amazing, then you're starting your week off wrong, right? Like you're starting your week off in like this sluggish, slow mood, and that is not going to help you achieve what it is that you want to achieve that week. Is it, Julie?
Absolutely not. Like I always say, positivity is a choice. And so you have the opportunity to choose how you're going to really start your day. And sometimes, things happen first thing in the morning. And then again, it's a choice. Is it just a bad event or is it a bad day? And I love every day that I get up in the morning, and I'm so grateful that I'm 6 feet above ground versus 6 feet below ground.
And you're like 6 feet tall. So it just is so fitting for you.
Yes, it is.
I love that. And I think you made an important part that like point this morning that we really need to point out. It's how you show up in the world, right? So we could have all kinds of things happen to us and that's how we feel, or we know, why is that happening for me this morning? What did I need to get out of that? What is the lesson I needed to learn? So in our group, Julie's part of the Lead Up for Women VIP member. She's part of the Leap Platinum group. So she's all in on really pushing herself beyond her limits, growing and learning. And what has the last couple of months, Julie, been like for you, just in your life, of your decision of deciding to make changes and really show up differently?
Well, I've always had a lot of passion, and now my passion is really, truly being fulfilled. And I just am so excited about every single day and every single opportunity. And you just made a really great distinction, what happens to us instead of what happens for us. And I love that. I love, love, love everything that I'm doing with Lead Up. And the biggest thing that I've done is just really continue to put myself out there, put myself out there even more, even bigger, even bolder, and taking advantage of every opportunity. There are so many opportunities that come our way. I'm a big believer in the universe. And so, the universe is always providing. It's like, are you listening? Are you taking advantage? Are you saying yes? I love to say yes to my life and the opportunities that come my way.
Yeah. We have two choices, and we keep talking about these this morning because I want to hammer this in for everybody who's listening on a Monday morning and need this little extra push. And people have said to me, well, you're always energetic and you always are humming up here, and it's a choice for me. It's a choice. I didn't naturally come out of the womb that way. We all naturally come out of the womb as a clean slate. And we've had rough times in our lives. We've had wonderful things that have happened to us. But if we look at the rough times in our life, was it rough because it was our perspective that it was rough? Or was it really rough? Because that can't even be true, actually. It can't be true. It's just our perspective. So, what is your mindset like on a Monday morning? And so, I want Julie to give us tips of things we can do. I want you to talk, you're all about getting shit done, Julie. And for those of you that have kids in the room, I apologize. Get crap done, we'll say this morning. But she's all about the GSD. And with that, how do you teach that? What are some tips that you offer clients that you work with in your tribe of people? Because you lead with such a large heart, and I know you live it by example. So I'll go ahead and let you
Oh,
tell everyone.
thank you, Colleen. So, yeah, you're right. It's having a servant heart and really caring so much about people. That is my number one. I mean, I really look for opportunities to make an impact and make a difference. And I just started an accountability group this morning around the book, The Magic, because I truly believe in gratitude. When you are grateful for everything that you have been giving, and I am not saying that my life is full of sunshine and rainbows, because it is not. There are so many ups and downs. However, when you're focused really, truly on other people and seeing how you can help them, sometimes the stress and everything that we have, you forget about for yourself. And it's really, I'm a big believer in getting rid of that huge to-do list. I mean, I do not wake up with this big to-do list. I wake up with a success list. You know, the things that I know that I'm going to do today that are going to get me closer to my goal. The other thing that I find that people do is they set up these big chunks of time that they're attempting to get all of this stuff done. I'll be politically correct this morning too, in case kids are listening. And it's like every time a distraction comes, an interruption comes, whatever is coming at you, then those like that chunk of time is all of a sudden gone. And now you've gone to beat up mode. I love the reminder in the back of your camera there. I am enough. We are all enough. And anything that you get done in a day, like I encourage you to celebrate that you have taken action. It's not about the quality. It's not about the quantity. You showed up for yourself and what you want to accomplish in life.
So Julie taught us the other day something that I thought was really fun, and I don't think we do enough of. And we have to remember, you know, some of us are still confined to our chairs, our offices, and we don't have the opportunity to be out, you know, mingling with people all the time. So when you're alone, you tend to just really focus, and sometimes we don't get up and give ourselves some grace. And Julie mentioned, you know, how I'm able to get things done is I just laser focus, I turn my phone off. I don't look at my email. And if the only thing I'm doing right now is working on a talk or a project or whatever I might be working on, or balancing my personal checkbook, I spend 15 minutes on just all laser gazelle like intensity focus. And I just push through for 15 minutes and set a timer. And at the end of that timer, I get up, I jump around, I celebrate everything that I've been able to get done in that 15 minutes. And then I do whatever it is I need to do. And then I set a timer for 15 minutes and I plug through another piece of that. And I know if you're a mom and you've got children at home, or if you've got kids living with you, or if your kids aren't physically in school and they're home and you're having to play all of these roles, which we know women are really great at. However, you know, it's easy to drop one of those balls when we're trying to keep them all. It's like spinning plates, right? It literally is walking around and trying to keep all these plates spinning, and some of them do fall off and break. What is the best way that, you know, really just laser focus one at a time, you know, on each plate, and give yourself that grace and celebrate your accomplishments. We don't do that enough. You know, we get to work on these things. We get to return emails. We get, you know, I'm excited that I get to balance my personal banking account. That means I have money in there to balance, you know. I mean, if we look at it from a different perspective like that, how grateful we are, and the power of really feeling that gratitude. I'm happy to be part of your group this month, and I'm looking forward to every morning working on that magic and that gratitude. And we might think we're grateful, Julie, but you really don't know the level of gratitude until you jump into that book. I don't know if you have it handy or next to you where you can show it. So anyone that might want to grab this book, there's the magic. There you go. It's hard to put it in front of you, maybe. Try putting it like, there you go. And then pick it up a little bit so people can see it. Perfect. So there's the magic, and you guys can buy it on Amazon. And then Julie's going to drop her link in for the Facebook group. So if you want to join this magic group, I definitely invite you in. Not one person I've ever known that's done the magic, it hasn't changed their life for the good.
I absolutely. And so many people, when they saw my post about doing the magic and the gratitude, we're so excited. I have close to 25 people who have made the commitment to themselves for the month of February. And it's perfect timing because there's 28 lessons and there's 28 days in February. So there's never been a better month. And again, just a reminder, time waits for no one. I mean, here we are, it's February 1st. And you're probably looking back at January thinking, oh my gosh, where did the time go? And it's like, all right, so if you want a different result, you have to do something different. So, jump on board with me, with Colleen, and just do something different this month. Shift your mindset and just really see what is possible for you. Because I always say the world is our oyster. Like everything is possible if you set the intention and you make the choice that it's possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely it is. And I mean, if that doesn't give you a note to go out into your week with, and something we learned this morning in our group when we were talking about our goals and I love that Michelle brought this up, which was really, celebrate in the beginning of the month that you've already achieved what you have achieved that month. So if we look at the month as these are my goals for the month and I've already achieved them and I'm going to vibrate high on that frequency. And now I just get to choose how I celebrate achieving those this month. Yes, you have to apply action. You have to apply action to those goals. You can't just wish something and say, that's exactly what I'm going to get this month and do no work or take any action to get to it. But by us celebrating them, it opens up the doors for opportunity for people to walk through those doors and for us to see it from a different perspective.
Absolutely. I mean, I just can't speak high enough about gratitude. And the other tip that I just want to give, because there was something that you were saying earlier that just really triggered it. Yeah. One of the things in my life that I live by is done is better than perfect. And I think a lot of times we just get so wrapped up on how things are supposed to look or how they have to look. And it's like when you realize how much you've actually gotten done by celebrating and taking action, again, I think as human beings, we have a tendency to look at the end of our day and look at that darn to-do list and be like, oh my gosh, look at all the things I didn't get done. But what did you get done? That is so key, and celebrate it. I mean, honest to God, I do. I get up, I dance, I party, woohoo! Like, I am just loving life and celebrating because I know I am worth it. And so are you.
Yeah. We're going to leave on that note. So everyone, the links will be below. Julie will run out there and put those links in there. So if you'd like to join us, we welcome you to join us for the magic. You can go on Amazon. You can get the book in 1 to 2 days very quickly, and you can catch up. You can absolutely catch up and do a couple practices a day over the next, few days, and you'll be able to catch up with the group. But I promise you, it will change your life. And so, Julie, thank you so much for everything you always bring to the party and for being here this morning to get everyone off to the right start on this beautiful February, this awesome Monday morning. Thank you for being here. And anyone that wants to reach out to Julie, she'll put her contact information below so you can reach out to her directly because she is infectious. There isn't anything Julie does that isn't infectious. In fact, she has so many opportunities in her programs for you to GSD throughout the month by how she helps you set SMART goals, keeps you accountable. She has a formula she's put together. So do more in less time with my friend, Julie Jones.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Colleen. I love you.
Right. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and we are out of here. See ya.
See ya. Bye.